So I'm hanging around in Solsiden, which means sunny side in Norwegian. It's basically an old shipping and industrial harbor that's been transformed into, I guess you could say, like a post-industrial, residential, crunchy, hip, eatery, hangout place along the water, which in itself is very cool. I feel like most Northern European cities have one of these areas at this point. Amsterdam, Copenhagen, Trondheim, Oslo. It's sort of what European cities did in Northern European cities in the 2010s, and Trondheim is no exception. It translates to sunny side, I think I mentioned in English, but it seems to be a place where anyone from families to 20-year-olds to 30-year-olds to just people casually cycling by, or as always, people on scooters zip around. I really like it, and I'm staying here instead of in the city center for the past week, which is really cool. And honestly, never did I ever think I would be in Trondheim for a week at a time, but I must say it's absolutely stunning to be here. Truly just magical. The city itself is just a dream, as I like to say. City of dreams here in Trondheim. There's a mountain. Like this morning I ran 10K up, I think 350 meters of elevation, and right now I think I'm maybe a 10-minute walk from the actual like city center itself, maybe less, as well as Central Station, which can zip you to Oslo in only 4 hours. And so it's been super cool to be here. Also just cool to troll around by myself and take in the city. And the city is so compact, but yet dispersed. After the trail run of this morning, I went for about a 10.5K, 11K walk around the east part of the city, which is sort of residential, but also sort of naturey, called Lada. And that kind of balances out the, I guess you could say, the mountain, or a giant hill on the west side of the city. And then at the sort of southeastern part of the city, you have the University of Technology. So I feel like I had the city pretty much figured out and mapped out in my head at this point, which is also really fun because this place is so cool. I really do see myself coming back here numerous times in my future, and also because you can camp for free outside in Norway. Just totally find a cheap flight from Amsterdam for probably like 150 euros even round trip, bop up for, a week, go camping and walking on an island or a little peninsula, forest, who knows, they're just everywhere here, just across the Trondheim fjord. And I found one that's about 50K, so you can do that in 3 days. You stay in a cloister for one of those nights, and basically after that you take a boat back to Trondheim, and then after that you can easily just pop back into the city, find a hotel, get yourself a breakfast bar, zip off to the airport, and then find yourself back in Amsterdam easily within, 2 hours, I think it is, direct flying from Amsterdam. So it sounds like in the future, Mallorca will be the place that I go running to, in the winter time, because it's always sort of warm there, up until at least November, and then getting warm again in March, and then come up here for the summer. And I think that would totally be a great way to spend not only my time, but also my resources, and also my energy physically, running through trails like I did this morning, taking boats across the fjord just for fun, and basically just living the Trondheimian dream, because I really am obsessed with this place. I think it's so cool. And more importantly, how many people do you know that have been like, I've been to Trondheim? You have to go there. It's amazing. And I stayed for a week. Well, now I'm one of those people.